Hello there, and a warm welcome to this podcast series where myself, David, and my colleague Ashley are going to talk about the differences in the ways of life between British people, because I'm British, and Indian people, because Ashley is Indian. So,
Yes,
Ashley, can you tell us where in India you come from?
yes. I'm from Kerala. Kerala is the southernmost state in India. I don't know if most people would be familiar with Kerala, but I'm from Kerala. Yes.
Right, okay. Well, our first topic in the series is history and heritage. So, Ashley, can you tell us what you know about the history, I think, of your region particularly, and also sort of India generally?
Yes, David. So India, as you all know, is a place that has a very rich and diverse history and heritage. It has been ruled over centuries by different kingdoms, empires, ranging from the Mauryan Empire, then to the Mughal Empire, and at last, as you all know, the British Raj. British people came, and we were ruled over by the British for a lot of years.
Sorry
I
about that.
mean,
I'm sorry about
yes.
that. I mean, I apologize on behalf of the British people for colonialization.
It's okay. Yeah. So we have a rich, so all the culture, most of the culture and most of the buildings or the education, the things that we follow in India are influenced. I would not say, influenced only by the British, but then we have a large range of influence from the kingdoms and empires that have ruled us over.
Yes, yes,
Yes, then we also had regional kingdoms. Initially, India was ruled by regional kingdoms.
yes.
For example, my part of region that is Kerala was ruled over by a dynasty called Tiruvidampur. So there were regional dynasties. When the Britishers were coming, these regional dynasties were ruling over the whole part of India.
Right,
So India's history has the influence from all of these parts of the world, but predominantly from the British people.
right. Okay, okay. Because I remember you told me once before that the official language is English, and I was really surprised with that. I didn't think that would be the case. Official
Yes,
rather than national, yeah? Official rather.
yes, we have a national language that is Hindi. But then, since maybe we have a long range of influence from our colonizers, our official language was made into English, and we also, since we are a diverse state, we have a wide range of languages. So there should be one language that unites us, and sometimes, most of the people, not most of the people, but some of the people in India are not so familiar or with Hindi.
Right.
So
Okay.
we have English as the official language.
I see. I see. Okay. So if you're talking to someone from a different region whose regional language will be completely different to yours, then possibly
Yes,
communicate in English with
yes.
those people. Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
my regional language is Malayalam, so I don't think anybody from the northern part of India would understand, or even people from the southern part of India might not also understand Malayalam.
Right. Okay. I see. I see. I suppose with India being so large, so diverse, it's pretty natural that it would be divided into different regions and it would have, or different kingdoms even would have been ruled over by many different um, people. I mean, on a sort of similar history in the UK, the English people, not from the island of Britain at all. The English people were invaders, so we've been invading for a long time. We're the Anglo and Saxon people who became the English are originally from northern Germany, Denmark, Friesland, these sort of places, and we sort of moved in, if you like, when shortly after within 100 years of the Roman Empire collapsing and the Romans withdrawing from the island of Britain, or Britannica as they called it. So, and even then, even a relatively small place like the UK was divided into lots of different small kingdoms, which, fought against each other and conquered each other, get absorbed by each other you know, and you know, if it wasn't for the Vikings actually raiding and invading, we possibly wouldn't have joined together at all, because there was a common enemy then, you know, to drive the Vikings back out of the island, which took about 100 years as well, there or thereabouts. So yeah, I think that's possibly the sort of same there. Now, the population of India, let's talk about that for a second, because I've just heard that it's just now overtaken China, yeah?
Yes, recently I also came across a news report that says that we have surpassed China's population. Yes.
Is that a big deal? Do the people think, oh, great, or what's the reception about that?
I don't think it is considered as a big achievement or anything. I think maybe people might be more, or at least the government would be more worried about that, because we are growing more in population. Yes.
Yes. I mean, it brings big problems, doesn't it, having too many people? Yeah.
Yes. So that might be there. Actually, the official census, or it is a survey that is conducted among people to record the population. It has not conducted yet. So once it comes out, they will officially declare. They might officially declare. So yeah.
Okay. Because I know this has been in the news for quite some time, and it wasn't really very long ago that, you know, the prediction was the Indian population would overtake China by 2050, and then it's 2030, and then it's like 2025, and then it's next week.
Yes.
and when actually it's now. So I think I read that on the BBC news site not too long ago, like a week or two ago, that they because the Chinese population has also decreased slightly.
Yes.
So that's another reason why you've overtaken and become the most populous nation in the world. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Well, we'll wrap this one up then, Ashley, and we'll move on. We'll talk more about history next time.
Yes, David.
Thank you all for listening. Bye bye.